Well, hi there. Oh, what a morning. Oh my goodness gracious. It has been an incredible almost 4 hours since I woke up. And today is May the 18th, almost at the 16th, and I knew that wasn't right. So it is the 18th of May, and it's Thursday, and it's about 7:45. And as you can tell around me, I had to turn the lights on because it's been raining all night. It's still raining right now. And it has been a morning filled with signs, a morning filled with faith, a morning filled with decisions. Very unique. So I'll share it with you a little bit and then we'll get right on to today's reading. Yeah, it started yesterday. So yesterday, I decided to play with the Netflix thing I told you about again, and I was having a good time. I was just kind of chilling out because I needed a couple hours just to clear the mind, rest the body, put the feet up, get away from the computer. So all of a sudden, everything went off. And I listened. Everything was totally quiet. Got up. Timer on the microwave was black. Timer on the stove was black. All the computer equipment was off. TV was off. Everything was off. Needless to say, the power went out. That's the first time that's happened since I moved here. And this month, in the month of May, wow, we're coming up on my anniversary here real soon. I've been here since 2014. It's the first time the power went off. So, really, really, really windy day. So I went and checked in my kitchen to look out in my backyard to see if maybe a limb had fallen down on the power line. Nah. So I'm kind of looking around, and so I go to my front door and I look across the street, and my neighbor leaves their deck light on 24/7. And I noticed that it was on. And I went, they have power, I don't. Intriguing. So I went, okay, nobody's played with my power or circuit breakers or anything else like that. I don't have those here in the house or outside. So I decided to call the electrical company here, and they handle everything, water, trash, electric, gas, everything. So I called them and told them that I was without power. And they said, oh my gosh, we'll have somebody over there in just a few minutes. I am so not used to that kind of customer service. I'm like, what? She says, oh, don't you worry about it, ma'am. We got you covered. We'll have somebody there in just a few minutes. Now, understand that when I'm in my home and it's like 80 degrees outside, which it was yesterday, I'm pretty comfortably dressed. Not like I am right now. I mean, like comfortably dressed, as in, like a maxi dress, strapless maxi dress. And I went, well, that's not going to work. So I quickly go grab my pink shirt. It happened to be hanging up. I just cleansed it, washed it, hung it up, whatever. So I threw that on right away. And a couple minutes later, all of a sudden, bang, 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 and I went, man, when they said they're coming quick, they came quick. Well, it wasn't the electric company, it was my neighbor. And my neighbor said, hi, Monica, is your power out too? And I said, yes, as a matter of fact, it is. I've already called the company. They're on their way. So turns out my house, his house, and one other house was without power. I have no idea why. I don't. But about an hour later, everything came back on with a very loud bang. And I'm like, oh, didn't like the sound of that at all. It almost sounded like somebody threw a rock at my window, one of those kind of bangs. But everything came back on, everything was fine, and just carried on with the day. So last night, because we had such a major storm, it was sleeting and it was raining and it was thunderstorms and it was everything else, I decided to go to sleep early. I'm just like done for the day. So I go to sleep and get up this morning. I turn my computer off. I don't normally shut it down at night, but I turned my computer off, turned my monitor off, turned everything off. Got up this morning and rested really, really well, even in spite of the thunderstorms that, was just kind of like making the day. And I go to turn my monitor on, and my monitor doesn't work. I'm like, that worked yesterday after the power went out. And even after the bang, it was working. So I tried everything I could think of here, and it just would not come on. And I'm like, okay, I really, really, really can't afford in my head to spend $200 on a monitor. That's what I thought they were. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Need a monitor to do my work. So I get out my handy dandy trusty tablet. Thank God. And I go to Walmart.com and I'm looking at the monitors, and I haven't looked at monitors in years, and saw that they aren't necessarily $200 anymore, and that several of them were on sale. So it is now like 5-ish in the morning, 5:15-ish, and I decide to say, okay, I'm going to Walmart. Now, this is not like me. I don't even like going to stores. I don't like going shopping. That is just like not my thing, but I need a monitor. I cannot do my work properly on a tablet. I mean, I can if I have to as an emergency backup, but it's not really the way I want to do anything. So off I go to Walmart, and while I'm there, I decide, you know what? We're supposed to get snow. We're supposed to have this nasty weather again today. Let's just get everything that I need. So I'm there and I buy all my groceries that are necessary, get all my supplies that are necessary, and I go over to the computer department, and of course, like, nobody's there, right? It's the night crew, and I go to the computer section. Not a single monitor available. So I go hunting around, and I go find two lovely Walmart workers, and I said, well, maybe, maybe they've moved them. Maybe they're not here where they would normally be. I just need a monitor. I don't need, the whole computer. Just need a monitor. I'm sorry, ma'am, we don't have any. If you want to hang around, the department manager is going to be here at 7 o'clock. It's now a little past 6. And I'm like, so you have to understand my process of thinking here, and the reason I'm bringing all of this story up. Before I left, I always pray. Before I go anywhere, before I start my day, I always put things into prayer, including, which I think is really adorable, I will mention it briefly. Radley says that the archangel of parking is Walter. You know what? I'm beginning to believe him a lot, because before I left, I said, Walter, I need a parking space right at the front with the rain. I really don't want to have, blocked. Of course, when I got there, where am I? Right in front of the door. So it turned out perfect. But I'm like, okay. So I went, what do you mean you don't have any? I said, what about if I buy it here online? It says that you have them. Are they in the back? Are they in storage? We don't know. This is not our department. We're here just simply finishing up a module. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went, Lord, you led me here for a reason. I know this is happening for a reason. I really don't want to drive to the next town, which is over an hour away. Guide me, please. What do I need to do? So I walk around, and I go up and down a couple of aisles, and I come back, and all of a sudden, where it's not supposed to be, I see a monitor. At this point, I don't care what size it is. I don't care who the manufacturer is. I don't care anything. I just need a monitor. So the girls that I were talking to, one of those happens to be an overnight, customer service manager. In other words, she helps. It's the job I had many, many years ago when I worked at Walmart. And I said, you're not going to believe this. I found one. Do you have one of the keys so we can get it out of the loops? Those wonderful things they attach it to. You found one? Oh my God, yeah, great. I'll be right there. So she gets it, and she has to get a pair of pliers, and she has to undo it. It's this wonderful process of watching it. All of a sudden, the other little girl that was with her when I was asking, she shows up and she goes, oh my God, you found me. Oh, this is great. Wow, this is fantastic. Now I look down on the stickers. There's 2 stickers indicating the price. One says $119. One says $59. Think it through, process. I don't want to spend $200. I don't want to spend $119 either. So now she gets it all undone. I said, could you do me a favor, please? And could you check the price? I want to make sure that that's the one for $59. Oh, sure, no problem. Scans it. On clearance for $40. Sold. So you have to understand, my mind is like, oh, Lord, you are so special, so wonderful. You bless me in such abundance. Not only did I not have to spend $200, I didn't have to spend $119, and I didn't have to spend $59. I spent $40 for this wonderful monitor that I'm looking at right now that is a little bit bigger than the old one that I had. The color contrast, I'll have to adjust it for my eyesight. But I'm like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. So boys and girls, the reason that I bring all of this long 10-minute story up for you is when in doubt, when things don't feel right, put it into prayer, let go, and let God. Which, the reason I'm bringing that up, it's part of my Facebook card that came up this morning, which was the 9 of Raphael, make a wish, dreams become reality, let go, and let God. So, long story, and I appreciate your patience listening to all of this. I want you to have the faith to believe in God and the Son and Holy Spirit and the angels, that they take care of you. And the reason that they do is because they love you. Couldn't put it nicer or simpler than that. They love you and they want to take care of you. So today I'm going to use the same deck that I used on Facebook. You betcha I am. Archangel Power Tarot Cards, Doreen Virtue, Radleigh Valentine, published by Hay House. I'm in a great mood after this morning. So, yeah, it's a hoot and a half. And I have a new monitor and a new Outlook, and I'm kind of jumping up and down for joy here just a little bit. I would do it, but everything's going to bounce, and I don't want to do that to you either. And I think it's fun because you get to see the back of my living room here. And if you look over that shoulder, you'll see the tablet I was using this morning to try and find a monitor online to see if I could afford to do this. So I think that's kind of cute, kind of fun. And let's see what our lovely angels have to tell us all this morning. So let's get on with the read, shall we? Okay, some of these are upside down, some of them are not. Well, okie dokie. I think this is delightful. That's one of them. Can you see all this like I? Well, so let's turn it the other way. We'll spin that card around. First I thought it was the Justice card, and I was about to say, no, that's not the right card. Okay, 2 just fell out of there. That's kind of fun, don't you think? And there's 2 more. Wow, they're just falling out of the deck. All right, so we're going to stop because they're literally like sliding right out of the deck this morning. We'll put these away. I can already tell you that this is going to be an amazing reading. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, you know how it's been, a major arcana kind of last few days. These are life events. These are all beautiful things changing for your benefit. So, we have Ariel, Gabriel, and Major Arcanus. Here we go. Let's get that nice and clear. There we go. And boy, does this fit in with the 9 of Raphael. So this is the 6 of Ariel. And for those of you that have followed me, I will say it again. Ariel takes care of earthly matters, from the environment to our plants, to animals, to us, to our finances, to our roof, to our survival, to all things involved with that. And here's this beautiful fruit tree. I'm going to say fruit, oak tree, whatever it might be. But if you'll take a look over here, you'll notice all the beautiful baskets of fruit that is just in abundance to take care of you. So it says material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. And to share, in my way of thinking, your acts of kindness with others, and to be giving and receiving with a grateful and an open heart. So when you get that abundance, share it. When you get that support, share it, pass it forward. You know how I feel about passing it forward. We are here not to be solitary individuals. We are here to help each other, to make life better for all of us. So Ariel's telling you, we got you covered. You're absolutely going to laugh, because the Make-A-Wish in this deck is a genie. You know, kind of reminds me of Radleigh, because you know how that goes. If you're a follower of Radleigh's, if you're not, take a look at Radleigh Valentine and you'll understand why I say he's a genie. That's actually the title of his new book. So the Magician is your next card. You can manifest the life you want. Whatever you need will magically appear, and successful beginnings. Let's kind of take a look at this again. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. Yeah, okay. Sixth of Gabriel. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Awards, scholarships, and promotions. You're already having your needs met. You're going to be okay because you've done a great job. Congratulations. It's time to move on to the next project. What's the next level that you want to get to? What's the next step for you to make it a bit bigger, a bit better, a bit stronger, more improved? Awards, scholarships, or promotions. Congratulations. Your dreams are fulfilled. Boy, is this like talking about a whole story here? Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success and a love for the beautiful things in life. Wow, like everything is telling you you're okay, and that God and His Son, Holy Spirit, and the angels are saying, congratulations, you're doing a great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're going to be okay. You can continue. Keep a positive attitude. Keep a positive movement. Take action. Keep going. You're doing a great job. And last but not least for today's reading, look at this. It's just amazing to me. So Archangel Jophiel, this is the star. It's another major arcana. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. And the end of a difficult situation. Did you see that light change with this new monitor when I get those little notifications? If you hear those dings, it's just like bright. So I'm going to have to adjust that for you. I apologize for that sudden brightness. But let's look at this again. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Oh, my dear, sweet followers, friends, family, loves, darlings, I just adore you. I really, really want you to take this message to heart this morning. It's okay. Let's share the joy. Let's kind of shout it from the rooftops. Let's kind of take a deep breath, give each other a hug, give that positive attitude, move it forward, celebrate life. You're going to be okay. You know what? So am I. So with that, I want to send you love and prayers and faith. I will always leave my information below in the description. If you would like a personal reading from me, please visit my website, which is House of Angel. Almost forgot my own website. houseofangelcardreadings.com. Whoa. Okay, come join us on Facebook by the same name, facebook.com/houseofangelcardreadings. We're just a couple of people away now from 1,200 likes. It's still just like puts this big beam inside in my heart chakra. You're making my heart chakra spin, and I thank you for it. If you are an event planner, if you want to do an angel party, we can do it via conference call on Skype. We can do like up to 10 people, but I kind of want to keep that at a max at 5. You don't have to have them at your home, but we can indeed if you're in my local area. Let's have a blast. Let's have a really good time. It's time for some joy, and it's time for some magic. Oh my goodness, dear sweet friends, it is time for some magic. Isn't that beautiful? I just, Lord, I just love you, and I thank you so very, very much for watching, for subscribing, and for just kind of sharing the love. This is probably the longest reading I've done, and you know what? I'm not going to apologize for it because I just want you to feel it. I want you to share it. Have a blast today. It is, after all, terrific and tantalizing Thursday. Thanks for watching. Namaste.